Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. We have some breaking news on this Wednesday, March 4th. Yes, baby, breaking news about an hour ago. The summer tour for Wrexham has been announced, and everyone is flipping out, and I am too, because I thought we were going to be in Europe this year, but no. Back in the USA, baby, and all on the East Coast. So book your tickets now because they're going to fill up fast. How is everyone doing on this Wednesday? I actually have the Aston Villa Chelsea game on in the background. I'm taking a quick little spy out at Chelsea, see who's playing tonight, see who we can line up on the weekend because we have a big FA Cup round 5 coming in. But yeah, today got a bunch of stuff to talk about this tour. Who's going? Who's excited? We'll break it all down. If you're coming in later or now, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the Local Pundit. We are on our way to 5,001, baby. We're getting there. But big announcement today. And there's a rumor going around too that I will save for later that I'm not sure is true. So I can't confirm or deny. But there is a rumor going around later that has nothing to do with the tour. We will talk about that briefly. Anyways, thanks for coming in. Billy Glassy says, let's go. And William says, I'm on the pre-order list for August 2nd in my home state of Pennsylvania. We'll be there, so fingers crossed I'll get tickets. Now, I believe this is right after the World Cup, if I think it's after the World Cup, because the World Cup's in June. So there you go. Mertland says it's going to be a busy summer. And Donna, hope you're feeling better. Philly's not in my backyard, but close enough to Delmarva. I think that's where you live. 3.5 hours away. You gotta go. And Subaru Park is cool, says Tommy. All right, let's go. Here's the announcement today. I thought I had it up already. Of course I didn't. There's a tour page here. There's a tour page. I thought I had the video up, but no, of course Josh does not have the video up. Anyways, here we go. Wrexham A.F.C. are delighted to announce that the Red Dragons will be returning to the United States as part of our 2026 summer tour, and you can sign up right here. The Dragons will be returning to stateside for the third time, first since 2024, playing Liverpool, Leeds, and Sunderland A.F.C. All three of those teams, I believe Leeds will probably be in the Prem, will all be Premier League sides. And I'll tell you right now, so could we. It's gonna be awesome. So anyways, here it is. The Wrexham A.F.C. tour starts in Florida. Steve Barton down in Florida, where Wrexham will face Leeds at the Raymond James Stadium in Tampa on Saturday, the 25th. I might go to that one. The Red Dragons travel to New York to face Liverpool at the iconic Yankee Stadium Wednesday, July 29th. I will definitely be going to that one before returning to Philadelphia, Subaru Park, where we faced Philadelphia Union 2023 to take on Sunderland and on Sunday, August 2nd. I will definitely be going to the New York game. I already talked to my dad, and we will be doing that together because we're both Yankee fans. Awesome. And I'll probably end up going to the one in Philly as well. It's going to be a busy summer. We're going to have a busy summer, especially if we get promoted. Oh, my God. Let me just see. I want to see if there's a video, Wrexham Summer Tour announcement. Wrexham Summer Tour 26. I want to get the video up for everybody. If you haven't seen it already, they do good work, obviously. No, that's not it. Okay, touching buttons here. Touching buttons. Here we go. This is it. Bop. Please let me know. There it is. Can I bring this up? Okay. Of course, it's already playing. Come on, Josh, do better. There you go. This is it right here. There it is. Yeah, they're getting ready to rock and roll, baby. I don't understand the priority pass part.
Make sure to get your priority pass, secure ticket access, and entry into competitions. Can't wait to see you there.
There it is again. All right. Rock and roll. We are up and running for the summer tour. I'll be probably going to 2 out of the 3 matches for sure. All my family's back east, so I will go. I'm super excited about this. And, I got to say, Steve Barton. Steve, I got to say, I'd like to go to the Florida one. I don't know. It's probably going to be expensive, but I would like to do that. But, this is this is very, very, very cool. Chelsea just scored 1-1. This is very cool. I mean, we're already global. We're already in, with a shout of, of getting promoted this season, which is great. But this all adds to it too. So basically, they're saying what this all goes for the summer soccer series promoted by TEG Sports. So this is, I wonder if TST is going on. I actually know someone that's playing in the TST that I mentioned yesterday on the show. But yeah, pre-sales will start on Tuesday, March 10th. And then March 12th, the full ticket details will go on sale. So we got to get ready. We got 6 days to get tickets. I gotta fill the coffers up and go and buy the tickets, man. That's going to be awesome. So yeah, March 10th, general sale will happen. And then March 12th, the full details will go on. Parkinson said, we'll be looking forward to returning to the United States as part of the preseason preparations. We have a terrific support on our last trips to the States, and we can't wait to see our supporters out there again, while also playing 3 quality opponents in matches, key part and getting it ready for the 26-27 campaign. Interestingly enough, and I'm so glad they're playing at Yankee Stadium, or the new Yankee Stadium, I'm going to call it, because Liverpool are actually owned by the Boston Red Sox owner. So it's interesting, but come down, playing the Bronx, baby, playing the Bronx. And Steve Barton with a massive, massive $20 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I like the colors when they get up that high, the pinks and the oranges. Aren't you glad? There you go. I like the colors there too. No pinks today yet, but those are great. Pinks and blues. Josh, are you kidding me? Question mark. Of course you're coming to Florida for the match in Tampa. I will try. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive, but I will be there, and I will do something special for the TLP community for sure. Congrats on the new tour, Hip Karma. Yes, and she went to the last one. And Jeffy G, just hold on to that. We're not going to talk about that just yet. Kim says, leaving the games late again. August is not ideal. Kim, we're going to be in the Prem. Jay says, just bummed they're not coming to the West Coast. Well, we got to take what we can get. I'm glad they're not going all the way to Australia again. No shade in Australia, but they did come back late, and that was a long, long tour. But I'm so glad that our folks down under got to see it, especially Hip Karma, who got to see Ken. Are you going to go live from the games? I would love to. We're going to step up our game. Local opponents got to step their game up. We've had a lull in that for sure. Parky just spotted it 10 minutes ago at the Chelsea A.V. match. Oh yeah, he said he's going to watch him. He's there. It's 1-1, and that's a very interesting game to watch. I'm going to talk about that in a second. By the way, Steve Barton, thank you for that super chat. Also, great to meet you, Akasa. It's great to meet you too. Jake, my guy from Oregon. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so this is great. Michael Williamson also said, Wrexham in the USA 2026 takes us back to the United States for the first time since 2024. The same year, the FIFA World Cup is being held in the United States. The tour provides a fantastic opportunity for our growing fan base, especially those living in the United States, to follow the team in action across 3 high-profile matches. Leeds, Sunderland, and Sunderland till I die. There it is right there. Oh, and Liverpool. Think about that. Oh, man, the drama. Everyone loves the drama there, too. Love the drama. It'll be exciting to play in Florida and New York for the first time. And, of course, returning to Philadelphia as co-chairman Rob McElhenney's home city, which he has the key to the city, by the way. The fact that we're playing Leeds United Liverpool. By the way, he's a Leeds supporter. See him in the gym almost every day. Will Ferrell is a Leeds supporter. I see him at the gym. He was wearing a Leeds jersey a couple of weeks ago, but maybe I don't know. Leeds, Liverpool, and Sunderland, all teams currently playing the Premier League, promises 3 great occasions on a big stage, and we look forward to seeing and meeting our fans. It's going to be a banger. It is absolutely going to be a banger. I'm pumped. I mean, it's March, so April, May, June, July. That's 4 months away if I can count on Gorilla Math. There we go. Pumped about this. What do you think about the tour? Do you think obviously building the brand, get them out there in the States? I'm wondering when, if you get into the playoffs, we'll be done in May. June will be the World Cup. Then if we have to turn the squad over because we go up, whole nother thing. I mean, it's going to be a busy summer. It's going to be an easy summer. Hey, at least we weren't in August in OZ. That's right. And Steve Barton confirming right now, I can confirm that Josh will be at the match in Tampa. Ladies of Tampa. There you go. What movie is that from? No one will guess. Ricky Q. Liverpool v. Wrexham, my 2 favorite teams. Well, you and Ken. I don't know. Is Ken up, Hip Karma? Is Ken up yet? Or is he still getting his beauty sleep? He did a great job yesterday on the watch along. Good job. He's doing 3 things at once. But the tour's announced. They're coming back. They're coming back, and it's going to be great. And I believe the TST is around that time too. So you got a really busy summer. Oh my God, an absolutely busy summer. But I just was reading something about the owners, and obviously they're doing next Fridays. I think it's the 13th. Yes, the 13th. They're doing basically a watch along. They're doing a watch along. Trying to be me. Just trying to be, although they're going to be at the match. I won't be at the match against Swansea, but they're trying to do it. They're going to be doing a watch along, be calling the game for the game against Swansea next Friday. I'm kind of jealous. I want to go do it again. I want to do a live watch along at one of the games too. Maybe they'll let me do it one day. But the owners are doing a great job. Everyone wants, on the outside looking in, everyone wants to shit on what Wrexham does, shit on our growth into the leagues. Oh, they're going to stop here, and Parkinson's a dinosaur, blah, 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 blah. But right now, Chelsea down 2-1. Yeah, Parkinson's going to outcoach you, brother. Parkinson's going to outcoach you on Saturday. You watch, I'm telling you right now. But I think this is all part of the story, and it's great. I'm so happy they're coming back to the States. And I wouldn't say it's central to the world. Obviously, Europe would have been great for them to do. I heard that there was rumors that we're going to go to Europe, but East Coast is great. You're going to have a great time, and it'll be humid as fuck, but it is what it is. Adonis says, I'm surprised they're playing at Subaru Park. It's a much smaller stadium than the place where the Eagles play. Well, I don't know. Not that they wouldn't fill out the Eagles stadium, but you never know. It's a proper football stadium. That's what I think, Donna. That's what I think, Donna. Yeah, sorry, we don't do that here, dude. Take that somewhere else. Magic Mike, of course you did. Yes, I love it. I love it. Nicole says, we'll be in Wrexham for the Stoke match, 4/18. Beyond excited. Absolutely, Nicole. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Dr. J says, the local pundit will be at the Swansea home. We will be at the Swansea home and Watford away. Maybe we'll run into the co-chairman and go say hi. Oh, they pulled it offside. Maybe he's offside. Okay. Goal's offside. Anyways, that's what's up. That's the breaking news. That's the breaking news. And we got a part-timer in the house too. Doesn't, goes to the beach, gets sunburnt, doesn't do anything, but never comes back on a show again, no tactical fortitude, saying he's not doing it. Okay, let's get into a couple other things real quick. I'm going to get into the rumor before I get into the other BS. To get into the BS. Okay. All right. Focus up. Focus, everybody. Focus. Who is Aaron? I don't know. Seapart. Oh shit! I touching buttons here too. I don't know. Hi, Mom. Good to see you, Mom. Let's go. Okay. Strap in. I think the other people, we're going to totally shift gears from the exciting part of what's going on. It is a news show. So stay with me. News is going around. Rumors. Now, rumors. Let's caveat this. Rumors that Dobson has broken his arm. That's all I know. Rumors are going around that George Dobson has broken his arm. That's all I know. I cannot confirm it. I cannot deny it. I have no idea. It was put into me earlier today, about an hour ago, that he has broken his arm. I don't know how bad. I don't know what. I don't know how. I don't know anything. But that's a problem. I'm going to have a mild breakdown right now. A mild breakdown about our injury list and our friggin' midfield. I know nothing. That's all I was told. Rumor is that he broke his arm. I don't know if it's true or not. Come at me later if it's not true. I'm just reporting a rumor that could be completely false. Completely false. I am Us Weekly at this point. I really am Us Weekly. I'm a rag bag that you grab as you're going and checking out, buying your groceries, and so just broke up with so and they're playing telephone, and it's a real house. I'm a fucking real housewife. That's what I am. I'm a real housewife of Toluca Lake. That's what I am. Now, if this happens, if it's true, he can still play with a broken arm. I don't know how bad. I don't know. Did he slip in the tub? Was he doing one-arm push-ups? I have no idea if this happened. If he did break his arm, he could still play. Would he play? Would they still play him? I don't know. Nicole, I don't know. I know nothing. And there we go. Time to fill the 25. Do it. I don't care who it is. Do it. Put fucking Ken in there. Sorry, Mom. You know, I don't know. Put me in there. I'll play in the middle of the park. But I don't know, Habs, if it's real or not. I cannot confirm any of it. Steve Barton says Thomas into the middle, Longman to the wing back. That's the most likely scenario that could happen. It's the most likely. I'm not saying he is or isn't, Nicole. He could play. I don't know anything. I don't even know if it's true. But Dobson, you know. Urgent. We need the very best midfielder available out there. Well, Viner's definitely going to be in the middle. If that is true, Viner will definitely be in the middle of the park. He has to get minutes. He has to get minutes. And we are and we have to get Kakache back. And you know, this is not my, you know, maybe with Matty James, he's had a bit of a setback. I don't know. Little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went home. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I have no idea if it's true. What's up, Ted? Put Aaron in there. Oh, Aaron can't score. Aaron's probably a better finisher than Dobson, so maybe it's a good idea. Make Ken's day and call Harry Ashfield back. No, we needed an essential defensive midfielder, if that's the thing. The best. This is Thomas in the middle is good, and I'll tell you this right now: recalling Cody for the middle of the park ain't a bad idea. That's Freddie 90210. That might not be a bad idea. But I would probably put Thomason in there and then put Longman in. That's probably the best move. Yep. There's a rumor he broke it shaving his hand. I sometimes have to read it before I. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Nikki D says, sure as hell he won't make him play any better. No, I mean I don't know. You know, Nicky still he could play with a broken arm, splint, but it'll be painful. I don't know. I mean, we don't even know if it's true. We don't even know if it's true. We're just going down a rabbit hole here. We are. Longman to the left, Thomas in the midfield, Viner to the mid. Hard stuff. Ruth's in the house. What's up? What's up? Can't bring any players back on loan. Yes, you can. Well, Jeff, why can't? Of course you can. You recall them on the loan. I don't know if we'll do that, but recall them on the loan. Why couldn't we call someone back? The circus leader would love Cody back. Yeah. All right. So that's the rumor that's going around. Ted Nelson, the rumor is very, very unconfirmed rumor is that Dobson may have broken his arm. And we're going to the U.S. for the tour. Yeah. Ricky Q. Rathbone could drop back and play that role. We have DKD to play that one of the 10s as well. That's things can happen. There are options, but no depth. Yep, there are options and no depth. I mean, it just goes to show you, you know, just one little thing. You know, we just the key areas that are just, you know, that just are kicking us right into Paul Mullins. Dabo, not my favorite, but too bad if it's true. Well, here's why I'm going 6 to midnight on this. Chiefs out and Matty James is out. If Dobson was out and we had those guys back and they were playing, not that I wouldn't care, but he's, you know, I care because I don't want our guys to get injured. But we lost Chief. Chief's out for the season. Matty James is out for God knows how long. 3 weeks? That's and we're in a crunch time. We're in the crunch time. I said yesterday, Thomason's playing great in that position so far. Thomason's playing great on the left wing back. And if you've got to move in the middle of the park, that's probably what I would do. I'd probably move in the middle of the park and I put Longman out there. But I wouldn't, not that I wouldn't care. That sounds so shitty. But I care more because Chiefs out and Matty James is down. It's not good. It's not good. They'll be buying for some Philly tickets. Yes, you'll be buying for some Philly tickets. Absolutely. But, you know, we do have Viner to cover in the middle of the park. He's got to get some minutes here, too. So we'll see what happens. Watch this space. Watch this space. Watch this space. Kevin, what's up, dude? Morning from New Zealand. Watching from work, 9:20 a.m. and Thursday, the 5th. Okay, Kevin, welcome to the channel. I think you're new. Kevin Bryan, what do you do for work? What do you do for work? All right, moving on. Moving on. Talk about the game on Saturday real quick. There will be a watch long game day build up, the whole goddamn thing. Really pumped about this. I think we're gonna have a huge day, and I think that Phil Parkinson will outmanage Rossinier, Liam Rossinier. I just have a feeling. Now let's shift the gears a little bit too. Right now in goal, I'm just going to give you the lineup that Chelsea are playing. I'm watching the game right now. They're in 8 minutes of added extra time in the first half. They got Jorgensen in goal, making his second appearance. Joel Hato, who's a good young player, came from Ajax. Chalaba, Fofana, Malagusto, Caicedo, James, the captain, Palmer is playing. Enzo Fernandez, Garnacho, and João Pedro. So on the bench, and this is probably one eye on the FA Cup to take a peek. That's the starting lineup. They're playing against Aston Villa. This is a top 6 clash, and they just went ahead. João Pedro just chipped the keeper, and he went up. Wow, 2-1 Chelsea. So Robert Sanchez is their regular keeper. He's been really nervy at the back. He benched him. Badashil is on the bench. Mamadou Sarr, who just got recalled from Strasbourg, good player. Cucurella's there. Abranbayo, I can't say his name, a defender. Andre Santos, a really good young Brazilian player who's also at Strasbourg last year, good player. Romeo Lavia is coming off an injury, and he's a good player. They got him from Southampton, midfielder. Liam Delap and Mark Gahey. So that's some of those guys will probably be in the match day on Saturday as starters for sure. So just keep an eye out on that. Now, moving toward on that, we are in the 5th round of the FA Cup for Saturday, which means we have VAR. Wrexham will have VAR. It's the first time that Parkinson has ever got a taste of VAR. Think about that. They're checking an offside goal. Still, it's 2-1 Chelsea. They're checking for offside goal. So does that change things? Parkinson was in this. He's talking about, hey, listen, how do you prepare for it? His quotes are, Parkinson said, it's my first time with VAR, so it's going to be interesting. It's a good experience for us. It's new. I'm not sure how we're going to prepare for that in training, but I don't think you can. We just have to take it as a new experience. There's no way you can train for VAR. I mean, I don't know how you can train for VAR. You got to go and got to do it. I don't think we've never obviously called a Wrexham match with VAR on it yet. So I'll be our first as well. But that's what happens when you get this round. We have VAR. It's 5th round. I think it's at quarterfinals, semifinals, where we are, quarterfinals. So that's one tidbit that's going to be happening on Saturday as well. So I'm excited to see that. Now, another thing is I genuinely think we're going to beat them. I do. The goal stood, by the way, Chelsea 2-1 against Aston Villa. I genuinely think we're going to beat them. I do. I just have a feeling that we're going to beat them. I really feel. Oh, he's onside. I have a feeling that Parkinson can outmanage this guy. I'm not saying this guy's a bad manager. Chelsea going to play, a weakened squad, which is probably the squad's probably worth over 150 million pounds. Ours is worth what, 40 million, 35 million. So, yeah, we'll see. But I'm not the only one that thinks that we can beat him on Friday. Emil Heskey believes Wrexham can definitely cause an upset when they face Chelsea in the FA Cup this weekend. Emil Heskey said, he said OLBG, no, not sure what that is. I've watched Wrexham play a lot. They got some senior players and very good in that league, meaning the championship. There's no reason why they can't cause an upset, especially against a youngish Chelsea side if they're not ready for the fight in North Wales. They'll be up for that, and I could definitely see an upset. That's what I believe too. I think that we're going to go in there, impose ourselves. We're going to be up for it. The race course will be rocking. It'll be what are those finger things when you go to like the cheap motels? Happy finger things. What are they called? Like 1980s stuff. That place will be rocking. Absolutely rocking. So I just feel there's going to be some magic happening. FA Cup magic is going to happen on Friday. I could be totally wrong. I could be totally blinded by the blue light. I don't know. The red light, sorry. But that's what I think. Let's hope Chelsea get another red card. And how are we going to play against Chelsea without half the midfield? Freddie Parkinson's going to have to do his thing. And Sealord said, watching the Villa-Chelsea match right now, these guys in the Prem are really good. Yeah. They're fucking great. But they're wide open. Both of these teams are very confident You know, they're playing wide open. They're not going to play that. And also, it's a cup match. Anything can happen in the cup. Steve Barton coming in hot with the pink super chat. With the pink super chat. Absolutely lovely. Thank you, Steve, for that. Dude, massive. Thanks, man. Maybe I can go on the tour. Jack Youngblood played with a fractured fibula through the playoffs and the Super Bowl in 1979. Surely Dabo could play through a broken arm in a game you're not allowed to use them. Yeah, I mean, it's true. He doesn't need his arm. He doesn't need his arm, but it'll definitely be in his head. But if it's true, by the way, Steve, that's a legendary super chat. Thanks, my friend. Thanks, my friend. That is awesome. If it's true, though, I wouldn't be playing him in the cup match. Let him sit. Let him sit. And you got to play Viner. Let him sit. I don't know who Jack Youngblood is, but it's a great name. Who did he play for, by the way? Who did he play for? And how do you play in a fractured fibula? I can't even stub my toe, you know? Dr. J says, sorry, 1 second here. Dr. J says they have to play a rotated squad Prem game today. PSG Champions League on Wednesday. Yeah, they're definitely gonna play a rotated squad. But that rotated squad, by the way, is a good squad. I like their style. I like their style. They buy young, they sell. You know, they do. Chelsea do a really, really good job. And again, thank you, Steve, for that. For that super chat. It really means a lot. I appreciate it. Helps the channel go. All I heard was finger things and Cheapo Hill and snorted out loud. Yeah. I think they're called magic fingers. Hold on. Magic fingers? Magic fingers? I think they're called magic fingers. There you go. Hold on. Yeah, here you go. Magic fingers motel. Can't believe I'm going to bring this up. What an idiot. There you go. I can't. I'm actually going to bring this up. Magic fingers. There you go. Magic fingers. I'll get a better picture. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I can't. Magic. Oh, here. Magic. Oh, you know what? Magic fingers. It's in a Better Call Saul. There we go. I can't. What am I doing? What am I doing? Now I'm committed. Now I'm committed. I can't. All right, I can't bring that photo up. That's a bad one, but magic fingers. We totally. There you go. Magic. Yeah, it's only 25 cents. I cracked myself up. I literally got, yeah, magic fingers on a cheap motel. Do it if you pull it over. If you're cross country, there you go. What were we talking about? Okay, Los Angeles Rams. Youngblood broke his hand. Oh my God. Skybites, great content on your channel. Well, Skybites 100, come on anytime you want. Happy to have you in. It's great. Oh, I just cut my finger. You get magic fingers. You get everything on here. You get absolutely everything on the local pundit, as you know. I just broke myself. All right, getting back on track. Phil in the stands at Villa Park. Yes, he is. He's doing more work than you are, Aaron. Donna says, if it's a youth league match, all that you have to do is cover up the bubble wrap. I'm not sure what the FA Cup rules are. I wouldn't let him play. If Dobson broke his, I wouldn't let him play. Sea Lord said, I just went on the transfer market, and our squad is valued at 66 M's, and Chelsea's at 1 billion. That's the full squad. I mean, they spend money like it's water. Careful with Google, I know. Marie says, right down the toilet we go. Right down the toilet we go. Well, right down the magic fingers we go. A lot of his defense involves grabbing shirts and pulling people out of the way. Absolutely, they do. Listen, I don't think he'll play. He could play if he wants to. But anyways, let's recap a little bit here. Magic fingers go. They're obviously fun for that bet. But Emil Heskey thinks we can beat FA Cup Chelsea on Saturday. I think we can too. We got VAR in that game. We probably will be doing. We probably will be doing a tactical fortitude. I don't know if Aaron's up for it. He's kind of given up on tactical fortitude because everything he puts in there is wrong. I I'm just kidding. And Hip Karma says, now we know why Josh will road trip to the East Coast tour. Sorry, I totally ruined the show. Oh, another thing we'll talk about. It is a news show that I'm absolutely I've absolutely broken myself. Tomorrow is Thursday, and the championship playoff model switch will be voted on tomorrow to see if there will be an 8 teams for it too. 8 teams, or we'll move to the top 8, so more teams to go for that tomorrow. So EFL clubs will vote on Thursday whether to extend the championship playoffs from 4 to 6 teams, meaning down to 8 for next season. Obviously, Parkinson said he's behind it. So that will take place tomorrow. We will get, hopefully we will not have to worry about that next year, but that is a very exciting thing to watch on. I don't know if that helps us. I wish it was this year. We'd be comfortably in the playoffs. But they're going to vote on that tomorrow, which is really cool to see. And hopefully, I actually think would be, I actually think it would be a good thing. I know people like tradition and all that stuff, but everything changes. It's evolving. It's evolving. There you go. And apparently Aaron is going to come out of retirement on tactical fortitude tomorrow. You are doing tactical fortitude because he has already scouted. Okay, they're going to be doing tactical fortitude. This is why we should always do shows in pairs to keep each other on track. Fuck no, man. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. I don't need a babysitter. I don't need a babysitter on the local pundit. I mean, I might need a babysitter in life, but yeah. All right, last one here. And this I'm going to bring up to everybody too, because we do have the cup match coming in and we do have the run-in coming in. Bailey Cadamateri, Scuba Steve, was talking to the press, and he has yet to make his debut. Now, do you feel for him? Maybe a little bit, okay? But he's 20 years old. He came from Sheffield Wednesday. He's a good young player. I really like him. In fact, I wanted him over the summer. And he just came in. But he was talking to the press today, and I don't think he's going to start on Friday. I think we're going to go full 6 to midnight squad. Parkinson's going to go full squad on Saturday. But he's yet to come and make any appearances. DKD barely got an appearance as well. He's got like 8 minutes himself, blah, 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 whatever. But he said, we're talking to reporters, Bailey, what can we expect from you? He's like, they can expect pace, something we need in our squad, I think. They can expect power, and I have an eye for goal. He said, I'm very excited, and I like to score goals, which is what football is about. So I'm looking to score goals for Wrexham. And asking him, talking about going up Sam Smith. I mean, Jay Rodriguez, who I think has maybe played 48 seconds in this team. I don't know why he's on the team still. Locker room guy at this point. But Kiefer Moore and Sam Smith, he said he's relishing going up against those guys. He's like, I embrace the challenge. There's always competition for places wherever you go. He said there was my first season at Sheffield Wednesday, and I managed to get in the team. I went on loan to Lincoln, he said. I was in the team, and there I was, and I played 20-odd championship games. He says he backs himself, and I hope to get in the team as soon as possible and pick some things up along the way with the more experienced lads. I mean, he's playing a waiting game, he said, for a couple of weeks. I found out about the interests, but he said that he's happy to be here. I think this is a player that, if we need to break a game open in a different way, Parkinson does like for like subbing. I don't think he'll get into a start and there's something catastrophic happens, but I would like to see him get some minutes. I would really like to see him get some minutes. Unfortunately, he's not a midfielder, but I'd like to see him get some minutes. I want to see what he's about. I do like him, but I want to see him play with the Wrexham guys. I want to see what he's doing. So, but let's see. But it's good on him. They brought him in. He's one for the future. He's 20 years old. Right now, at this stage of the season, when every game is a cup final, basically, business end of the season, right now, March 4th, Parkinson's not going to take any risks. He's not. That's fine. I can accept that. I think what he's doing is fine. But do I feel bad for a 20-year-old who got a nice move to Wrexham? No, because it's a professional sport, and I think he's good enough to play in the team. Is he good enough to start? I don't know yet. But we have Kiefer Moore up top, and we have chemistry that is built up there that he can't break. And those are the breaks. But let's see. Maybe we'll get on the pitch on Saturday. We shall see. Hab says, here's my spoiler. They will vote yes. They might do. Anyways, all right. That's your Wrexham breaking news, Breakfast Club for Wednesday, March 4th. It's good. It's good little chat there. But Wrexham are coming back to the United States, and I will most likely be at definitely the game in New York, probably the game in Philly, and then we'll see if I can make the one down in Florida. So it'll be a lot of fun to go on tour with the team again. I did it over here in the Rex Coast tour. Yeah. So the women's play as well. That was a lot of fun. So very exciting stuff for Wrexham. But we still listen. This is a great announcement today. We got jobs to do. We're still in the FA Cup. We're still fighting on two fronts, and we're in the playoffs. The goal is to get promoted, and that will make this tour. If we get promoted and we go on tour into over here into the States, bocce balls. Oh my God, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We got business to do. So hopefully the team, settles down and we get an opportunity to go and get promoted. It's not going to be easy, but it'd be cool to do that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Wrexham get promoted. Think about that. What a fucking story. Four back to back. I mean, you can't. It would be the best story in sports of all time, in my opinion, other than Miracle and all that stuff. And then we go on tour in the States to play Prem. It would be insane. And also the World Cup. We'll have to turn the squad over completely, but it will be insane. And I'm pumped for it, and I'm here for it. I really am. I'm happy to do this all with you on TLP. It would be great. C-Lord says, thanks for the TLP fix on a Wednesday, Josh. Of course, my friend. Happy to do it. And thank you for the super chats also too, Steve, and anyone else that can contribute. I promise from everything I have watched, I heard and read, these guys are locked and loaded. Go Wrexham. Ready to go, James Diego. Okay. Get everyone out of here. I think there's a tactical fortitude tomorrow. Confirming from Aaron. I will get that out for everybody. We're facing Chelsea on Saturday. Remember, game day build up, live watch along, and then Wrexham reaction and Wrexham time, which is your show as well. So all that's coming in. Friday's a little dicey for me. I'm shooting a film on Friday called Feral. So I don't know if I will be able to get a show up. So maybe we move Tactical Fortitude to Friday or something, or someone else to cover. But just want to give a shout out to that. We'll figure that out. But I'll be on set all day. A lot of fun. Excited. I can't wait for y'all to see what we wrote. And what else is happening. If anything breaks on the Dobson injury, if it's true or not, I don't know. It's a rumor upon rumor. We are literally playing, high school stuff like that. So just I'll keep you posted, and we'll break all the news. Smash the like on your way out. Subscribe to the local pundit, become a member. And on that bombshell, we'll see y'all soon.